Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train, featuring, I don't know who today, he hasn't told me. Who are you?
Today I am Mr. Crank That himself,
Oh,
Soldier Boy.
I'm joined by Soldier Boy today. I
Yep,
loved
and
your
we're playing
console.
we're playing on my new console.
Yeah, this is that. Did you know Monster Train was out on the Soldier game? This is a sponsored segment. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Soldier Boy.
Have you ever thought about like if you can actually get in trouble for saying that you are sponsored by something you're not?
I have not
Like
thought about that.
like Soldier Boy is on Twitch. You
Oh
realize
shit.
that, right?
He is? I thought he was in jail.
No, he's on Twitch, dude.
I
Maybe
guess.
he's streaming from jail. I'm not sure, but
Oh, wait, he's
I
right
swear
here.
to God, I saw him streaming old school RuneScape on Twitch 2 weeks ago.
What? What? What a
He was doing the
strange.
Tree Gnome Stronghold or Tree Gnome Village quest.
Oh my god. What a strange thing to find out.
And by him, I mean me, because I'm him.
Oh, it was you were streaming old school RuneScape?
Yeah.
Oh,
He had like 3,000 viewers.
that's not that surprising.
Not
Well,
as many as Logic had, but you know.
I didn't actually catch it. I didn't see Logic's
He had
debut. I
like
didn't.
debut, when I looked at it, was like 100K. Pretty
Holy
crazy.
shit.
We're getting caught in the weeds here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Join us next week for Cranberry and I discuss the state of hip hop again. You ready to begin?
Yes.
See the game, everything's looking good?
I'm keeping a tally here. We're all, for our videos, we're on a 3-win streak.
Yeah. We've played Hellhorned like every time, right? What did we play in the second one? Hang on.
Oh, no, I forgot.
Oh, it was the second one was the one where we had the sap totems, right? Or not the sap totems, but we had the sap amulets. Remember?
Yeah, so Stygian was one of them.
Yeah. Oh
I
my God, we're Hellhorned
cannot for the
again.
life of me forget, or I can't remember.
Well, today we're gonna play Hellhorned once again.
With melting.
Yeah. We got chased, we got vent, hollow drippings, and inflame. How are you feeling about this start?
I don't like hollow drippings at the start.
You don't? I think that this is one
I,
of the best starting cards you can get when melting is your secondary.
I like it more as primary, and then I just go for Burnout Rector, and then everything's fine.
Yeah, but the thing is, what card would you prefer instead of hollow drippings from blue? Because we're probably just gonna end
Oh,
up
you know,
playing
that's a
all
good
red.
point. I didn't think about like the other cards I have to get in the common card
Yeah,
pool.
I mean,
Maybe I think I would prefer because Dripfall's a common, right?
yeah, and also any of the tombs. You could pick up Molten Encasement here.
Ugh. I would prefer Dripfall, I think, over Hollow Drippings. But now that you phrase it like that, this is probably one of the better options, huh?
Yeah, it's inoffensive, right? It's not actively going to be good for us, but it's also not bad. And then Inflame's
Yeah.
also here. That's a
Inflame
card.
is also here. It is a card. I generally like Inflame as not Hellhorn main because I like to use it on things where it's like, oh, I use this to give. It has the utility of giving Tethys a little extra like armor if that's what I need it for. It's not. I don't like it as much as main Hellhorn, but like it's still fine. Like
Yeah.
the rate, it's good rate. It really likes like a one cost downgrade, but.
I don't know. I don't really like Inflame as a card. I think that's kind of a the only good people love this card. I know, but like I'm not the biggest
I
fan.
don't love it. I think
It's
like
okay.
it reminds me of Sharpen in that like at face value with no modifications to it, it's like not a good deal.
Hmm.
But when you do something, I've had times where I've gone like one cost down double stack, and it's like wow, 10 armor, 8 rage for one cost. That's sweet.
Yeah, that's not bad. And then we also have Vent, which is probably one of the best starters we could have here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Card's
be
really good.
it,
Shall we?
that alone might just make us go to the what's it called the magic merchant here on the after the first combat.
Yeah. Well. Oh.
Sketches.
Do you wanna?
No, we can't. I mean, I don't think we can because we're melting.
I've
We have
done
the
it.
dregs.
I want you to know I've done it. It sketches.
We can go for it. Like, but we have
Yeah.
to super prioritize card removal to get rid
Yeah.
of those dregs so we can set up our second floor well.
Sketches. This is the pickup where it goes. We're gonna take it, right? You don't. Do you want to do the boring, lame, snooze fest firebox? You want to go sketches?
I mean, in theory, we could do like the same idea where it's like we get consumer of crowns and just improve firebox. Lets us guarantee it play on the first turn if we only have one unit in the deck.
That's true.
Not great either.
And boring.
I'm down for sketches. Maybe we can do
Alright.
something really cool like consumer of crowns combined with Legion of Wax for
Yeah.
a really messed up middle floor.
That would be horrible looking. I will
This
tell
kind of
you.
also makes drippings much better too, because we will
Mhm.
most likely have like 2 or 3 dregs all there at the start that we can play them on.
Yeah. I've had this start before, red blue start with sketches, and we can win. I've done it before. There's things that we're gonna want to look to pick up here. One of them is ascend, so we can move our prince into that floor, in the consideration of him being slay plus 10, which I think we still pick because I think
Yeah,
brawler is really bad.
I tried playing Brawler today on stream. It didn't go well.
No, it's not a good one.
It's probably his weakest one. Like I understand the premise of like you give him rage, he gets more out of the rage because he's hitting multiple times. But like, I find that it's still just very often great.
Yeah, it's like good in theory once you get to like 4-6, but you don't get to 4-6. This is a run that if we survive Daedalus, we probably win the game. But we're gonna use Reaper here, right?
Yeah.
I think you pick multi-strike. Like if on 4-7, maybe we pick up multi-strike because we have no one horns and we just want our prince to have multi-strike. It's possible, but unlikely. I think we take this.
Yeah, we're taking probably some damage
Mm-hmm.
from the top floor, almost definitely, unless we get vent.
Yep.
It's gonna do a big chunk of damage to our sketches.
But our sketches
it'll-
isn't the plan here anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So
It's
I have a question for you, real quick, Voyix. What do we remove first? Train stewards or dregs here?
That's a good question.
They're all dead, by the way.
Yeah, that doesn't look great. So this is fine. This is just like, look at this, like thinning the deck out, basically. That's what you want to look at this as. This isn't sketches
Yeah.
doing something bad. This is just thinning the deck. We have four left.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking here we put Prince on top floor, double torch those guys, and then put a dreg to take one of the hits here.
Indeed, I agree.
And you can play the drippings for fun, but it doesn't do anything because they're all dead.
Yeah, it consumes at least. But I think we prioritize removing the dregs because Brain Steward is still like okay. It's not great, obviously, but it's okay.
Ooh, vent is nice here.
Yeah, we want him to get a slay, so I think we want to do torch, train steward. Actually, probably just single torch, train steward. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Venting here, boss spawns with clergy. We should reliably be able to vent the clergy that he spawns with by the time they get up here. So we just want to make sure that our Hornbreaker Prince can kill the boss after 3 rounds, which means our Prince needs to be around 55 attack. Probably 45 to 55. He needs 2 slays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think we want to just play a train steward here, and then we want it to die. We
need to also torch the collective.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And then we play this guy here, and then I think it's fine if he just gets 2 slays, so we can vent this floor, and then a train steward will block all of this. Oh wait, the train steward that blocks all of this will die though.
You could torch one, train steward lives, and then kills the top 2 people. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm foolish.
But we could torch here, and then he lives at 2, and then.
Does that matter that much?
Yeah, it matters for him to be above 6 health. The train steward up here needs to be above 6 health, so he takes 3 rounds, or like above 5 health, right? So he takes 2 rounds off the boss instead of 1. It's important. We do have Inflame to keep in mind.
Yeah, how many more train stewards do we have left in the deck here? Are we gonna draw one more?
We have 2 more.
Let him die?
And a drink.
We're almost definitely drawing one next turn then.
Yeah. Unless if we miss this draw, we just vent the floor anyway. So there's no way that we don't draw a way to keep our prince alive, or
That's true.
he won't die.
Maybe just go for minimizing pyre damage then, even though it's like a tiny little bit. But
Right. So you think torch here, right? Or do you think vent?
I think so, but I can I see arguments for both.
I think we do this. I think taking 1 damage here is good, and then we let this go through. Hopefully we don't draw both train stewards. And then I think we're going to want to vent this
Even
floor.
then, it's probably not that big of a deal.
No, it's not that big of a deal. I think we play Greg here. Oh, we just flame the prince and then we win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although, I think it's fine to just take this 3, right? In the name of certainty that we don't die to the boss. Although with this, I think we might be certain we don't die to the boss.
I don't want to. I don't want to do math. I can't make it.
All right. Instead of turning this into I do math for the next 30 minutes, let's just play what seems right. I think that if this run lives or dies off of 3 HP, then it was probably a rough one to begin with. Put a String Steward here. Torch. We should take this for sure.
Yeah.
Should have it. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at all the vents.
Yeah, buddy. I mean, really, like that sketches right there. That draw is because of sketches. It's not a huge differentiation, but it's like reasonable, right?
Mm.
Now, you mentioned we might want to go to the magic shop. In this, we go to whichever shop has the red banner for us. Of
Yeah,
course.
that is true. That's more important, but like, there's argument for wanting to get spell upgrades ASAP. To give our vents +10 and hold over.
It's true. I think Fortify here.
I like Fortify here as well. Ritual, nah.
And then we can't pick an imp.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
just pick this. Like the 4-1.
Trippings.
The
This is
4-1
bad.
subsuming blade though.
What's the highest you've ever gotten subsuming blade do damage wise?
I think I had it up around like 55 once. No, I think I got it up into like the 60s once actually.
That's pretty cool, but it's not like that impressive. That might as well be like, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on the deck, that might as well be like 10 damage.
Subsuming blade is honestly better for killing your own units than it is for killing enemy units. Is when I got it that high, I was using it to kill units I was reforming. So I was like,
Well, that's
reform,
kinda cool.
kill, reform, kill.
A, buffs it, and then B, like, you know, does other cool things for you that involve units dying.
If you get it up in the like the 50 to 60 range, it'll often be like this evens out a 190 health. Like, oh, this guy lived at like 100, and then the subsuming blade does enough. But for the most part, I think it's just okay. However, you know, just what do you think?
Can we check the map to see where the spell upgrade is on the next floor?
Spell upgrade is with the remnant.
Yeah. I can still see taking it, but it'll be a while before we can give it any good buffs.
Mm-hmm.
I think like 2 cost is pretty high for the effect.
I agree.
So.
I think I agree. Although, note that our deck doesn't really... I guess the reason that we shouldn't do this is probably because we have Inflame, because 2 cost spells is really clunky. In this deck, that thins itself out very rapidly because of sketches.
I will say also that we're gonna need things to play endgame. Ideally, this deck will be thinned down to only 4 units. We want those 4 units, and then like we're only playing spells.
Right.
Right. So we need good spells to play when that happens, right?
Yeah. Well, basically,
and if we pump Subsuming Blade up enough, it can become a good spell, like one that's worth playing at that point in time.
the late game, we don't need to think about. Because this run either makes it past Daedalus with a Demon Fiend or a Consumer of Crowns and we just go insane, or this run dies. And the best part is the people watching this probably know, based on what this is titled, what happens next.
Well,
I think...
you gotta give it a very vague title.
Yeah, but then no one clicks on it. I gotta do like a crazy clickbait title, like, oh my god, you won't believe how big this Consumer of Crowns got. And then I like,
Salvation gone sexual?
oh my god, what was drawn on the sketches? You'll never believe it. I opened it up. I think we should skip this.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah. Alright. Moment of truth. Are you ready? Will the game, one time, give us the Consumer of Crowns?
Make sure you check the merchant first.
Build the suspense. Large stone.
Our tones are good yet, for the record.
Rage
Yeah,
7.
probably one of the best stones.
Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes.
I'll keep them open, don't.
Ah,
Not amazing.
that is unfortunate.
I don't hate a Brandon Warrior in our sketches. When he gets a kill, everyone on the floor gets the buff.
Yeah, so basically, I've done when I do this, the unit usually you pick something up here that's like mediocre. My mediocre unit pickup here usually is Wickless Baron, the Harvest Boy. I think Branded Warrior can do the same. We throw a large stone on him.
Yeah, I think it's acceptable for the time being.
And basically, if Branded Warrior gets drawn, we'll probably be pretty happy. But also, if he doesn't get drawn with sketches, we're pretty happy because him and Prince can handle it. How do you feel about giving him a plus 25?
I don't like it a whole lot. I think we're better off spending our money maybe for a purge here.
We can afford a purge and a plus 25.
We can do a purge and a plus, but I don't know. I mean, it'll be good if he ends up being in the front, because then he'll be sort of like a tank for us.
Yeah, well, we can pick up March of Shields for that, but the main thing I'm thinking here is we do this and then we
get him the event that makes 5 copies.
I'm more thinking that this just gets us through the next fight, right? Because we can play him, and we just put him in front of
The
Prince.
next fight here pretty well.
You think we can get through it without it? Alright. I trust you.
I'm not certain. I'm not certain. But I think we'll get through it just fine.
I think
Even if
you're
you
right.
get up in the floor.
Alright, let's do it.
Who's it gonna be? Sweep guy? Like, come on.
That guy's not the big deal. This guy's kind of the scary one. I feel like we are contractually obligated to go for this unit draft.
Yeah, I agree. We need to get good big boys ASAP.
One-time consumer of crowns. I still don't have it golded because I haven't seen this card in like 200 runs, it feels like. I don't know when the oh fuck, he spawned up there. That's kind of awkward. Wait, what a weird floor. Spawn no dregs.
I'm guessing here we want to put Demon Prince and Dreg at top just to catch Collector.
Yeah, I think that's all they're gonna do, and we just hope that these goons can handle
Do you want to put? I imagine because we're banking on the Collector catch, we want to put him in front to get a Slay Trigger on it.
That's a good point. And then I don't think we want to extend this guy's burnout.
I agree. Yeah, we want probably.
So this one's really weird. This is of the options that I was expecting. I did not expect the no drag payout here.
Yeah, I'm really like hitting Brandon here was like the best. Honestly, no matter what else we had in the floor, we're more or less okay.
I think it might be bad.
You think so?
Because I think it would be better just to put him in front of the prince.
Damage-wise, maybe. I can see that, but I don't know. I don't think it matters too much.
Okay. I think we start stacking armor on the prince here and put a train student in front of him.
Definitely armor on prince.
And then I think we're just gonna. The armor 10's really awkward.
Do you want a Sinner's Burden here just to get out of the deck?
Yeah,
it's like
because the event doesn't make a difference. Basically, if we didn't play it at 3, it didn't make a difference on the kill.
Yeah.
Like I lived at 5. Just a really awkward combat.
We're still getting the Slay though with Demon Prince, so honestly, pretty good.
Yeah, that's decent. I think we just want to vent for 3 here, because then
does that make Brandon Warrior get the kill?
If I'm doing my math right, you're at 40, you go down to 30 after these two. Brandon Warrior's at 29, so he's off by 1. I guess we can just vent for 1 then. Yeah, we can just vent for 1, or just torch it. But we should vent for 1. So burn vent.
Yep.
And then throw this away. Okay, I think that I feel a lot more confident because this isn't a combat that's very hard in this phase because he spawns with 2 clowns, basically. And I believe that this floor should win. These clowns don't do much. This is, I believe, one of the lowest damage output combats in the game.
It depends, I guess, on what you're doing, right? Because he's got the spikes.
Yeah, I mean, not him. He's
Oh, just like the enemies that come with him on the floor. Like,
the highest amount of damage that ever gets placed on the floor or threatened against you is 3. As you can see, this train steward took all of the damage for the combat. And it looks like we're alive. I shouldn't have played all of those. But I'm pretty sure we're alive anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
As long as our prince gets in 1 hit, which he does. Does he? Yeah, he does. Alright. And now, just 1 consumer of crowns, please. I would like to place my order for 1 consumer of crowns, please.
Do you think Consumer is better, or do you think Legion of Wax is better?
I think consumer is better. Legion of Wax needs upgrades.
Also, Hidden Passage here seems pretty obvious to me. We need to get Prince on the floor.
Yes. These are not good.
Yes, they're bad. They're all bad. Yeah.
You're the wrong rare.
It's interesting, though.
He gave us the wrong rare. How sad. He's fine, right?
He can work. We're kind of like we have some pretty weird units in this sketches pool right now, right?
This is fucked.
Like he will help get Brandon get kills because Brandon has rage inherently on him.
Yeah. I agree.
I say it's good to add problem.
I agree. We have like
for Baron too, but I don't think it's a great argument.
I've used him in almost every single one of my sketches runs. Mr. Baron. Almost all of my sketches runs with blue, I should say. I think left path here.
I also agree with left path. I don't think we get much out of duplicating here, and I think we need to look for good units. This is not a great shot. Oh, was that rage on one of those?
That was Rage 7, so we can probably put that on Mr. Man. I don't think we take any of this, right?
Yeah, yeah. This is a skip.
We can do a Rage 7 on
Do you want that on
2.
deranged? Or do you want that on Brandon to
I
make
think
him?
deranged. Brandon wants multi-strike.
He doesn't mind rage either.
Yeah,
So
we'll give him the...
Rage 11 with, ideally with him on the floor. He'll be hitting pretty hard. He'll be hitting for what, 70 something?
Yeah, but like, we're just gonna want him to be hitting that twice.
That is true. There's like more snowball potential if we have him multi-strike, because then he can get multiple kills in a turn. So yeah, I can see deranged brute being the better choice for rage.
I think it is as well, and I think we're gonna want to.
Do we want to give him a health stone as well to make him more bulky?
Yeah, I think we want to give him a health stone, because if one of these doesn't go out on the sketches, we want to put it in front of the prints. And we want to just tank for him to kill Daedalus. We can't afford to roll this.
I don't think we don't use the endless on here. Do we go for a purge, or do we?
Yeah, I think we may as well.
I need to purge aggressively here.
I agree. If we survive this, if we walk away from this combat, oh god, it's double barrel. Oh my god, wait, it's haste. Gross. Oh.
Oh, okay. Hold on. This is interesting now.
I think you just send him a drag.
Well, let's look at our deck real quick. Maybe there's a good spell to give him.
Oh, drippings?
No.
Inflame wouldn't be bad.
I like the idea of giving him Inflame. There's a couple of good options that we can get from it. A couple of bad options too, honestly. I think like if we get the Guardian Sap treatment where it makes it cost 0 and adds copies, is that good? That might actually be bad, right?
If the other thing we put on it is double stack, it's massive, right?
That is true then, yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's best to just, because again, if we basically this run is decided after this unit draft, in my opinion. If we walk past this unit draft and we have like Demon Fiend Consumer crowns, then we have a good one here. And if we don't, it's really weird.
It'd be rough, yeah.
I think that we need to put all of our mental fortitude into how are we surviving this Daedalus. It is the hardest Daedalus too.
I feel like Inflame is doing nothing for us, so getting it out of the deck right now is kind of good.
Okay.
And like, I think most of the upgrades, and like you said, if we give it double stack after it gets the Big Angel buff where it costs 0 and makes copies, that's a pretty good deal too, right?
Yeah.
Especially now that we have Deranged Brute, right? Like now that Rage is looking a lot better. Instead of when you think about it, instead of +4 Rage, it's like, I don't know, 9.5 or something. I don't know the math for it, right? But it's like it's a much bigger buff.
Yeah, it's like Rage gets like 1.5 times better, something like that. It goes up to 5 instead of 2 per stack with him. I think I'm okay with this.
I am as well. I think that's like, I mean, like, we could remove a drag or a train steward, and then when he gives it back to us, it's like maybe better. But we're probably even then still gonna want to remove it for sketches.
Yeah, I mean we will for sure. It's just like a temporary remove it to try and survive Daedalus line, but I don't know. I think that pretty much every outcome on the sketches here is at least okay. Oh, that one's kind of bad. Wait, this is good?
It's not terrible. I think the plan here, and it's definitely sketchy. I think we need to get Brandon Warrior up into that floor using an Ascend, but we have to have him survive long enough. I think, honestly, our Hornbreaker Prince is probably, maybe it goes top floor, maybe we just sacrifice it. I don't think we need it once we get Brandon and Deranged together. But, I don't want to sacrifice it, so it's tough.
It is tough. Like, this is a real strange one here.
We could try putting, like, here's what you do, right? You could try putting them both on bottom floor.
And we cannot. Off space.
Oh, it's 4 space. Shit.
So, how do you feel about Branded Warrior Hornbreaker Prince top 4 and then we ascend the Brute up there?
Oh, you know what? Honestly, that's way better. That's a way better idea.
I think that might be the line.
The trade stewards.
Yeah.
I like that a lot more.
I think that's gotta be it. Now, we don't need to worry too much about his slays. I think we should vent this floor. What do you think?
Well, so here's the thing. By the time they get to the top floor, they're going to be doing 1 damage. That's not a big deal.
That's true.
Um,
At this floor then?
I would say probably vent the mid floor just to, you know, A, it's putting a lot of damage on Daedalus, by the way. Like,
Yeah, it's
you know,
60
not a
damage.
lot. It doesn't last, though.
It's a free round.
Mhm.
Every free round we get against him is good. Like that. I think it's fine if he takes 10, honestly.
I think we torch the bomb just to preserve the lives of the middle train steward, I guess.
Alright. Sure, we can keep him alive. The working train steward. Throwing the dregs into the grinder. Train steward, get out of here as well. And then I think we want to put armor on Brandon, right?
Yeah, that seems right to me. Give him the armor and then vent bottom, just kill the back. I mean, I don't think we're not gonna slay the backline. I don't think. So maybe just vent it on the bottom floor. I would say.
I'm looking at it actually because I'm running the numbers in my head real quick. If we ascend the range brute up, I think that Brandon will one-shot this, and then my prince here will slay this middle guy.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I can see that being worth keeping him around then.
This is only wave 2. I was like, wait, this wave doesn't look familiar to me. One thing we need to be concerned about though is Branded Warrior's health, which I think is a little more important than Hornbreaker Prince's damage, because Daedalus has taken 100 already.
I agree as well with that. Like, but how important is 5 health, right? 5 health of Brandon's versus 10 extra damage on what's his name?
It's definitely when you phrase it like that, it's way better to vent because this is 10 health because he'd be saving these. You're stopping these 2 hits, which is 2 rounds against Daedalus.
Also, again, keep in mind we're probably gonna draw a torch or 2. What's in our deck, right? We might be able to just pick them off. Oh yeah, we have a lot of torches. I think we can kind of use a torch to pick one off if we're worried about and getting through.
Do you think we should just hit end turn here? It's a weird one, right?
It is a weird one.
I think
Calculated risk.
I think it's just a little better to vent this.
I'm down with it. I don't think we need to slay too badly, and it's kind of like the same play.
I think that
I honestly think the fight's already over. I think we're gonna pretty much win the problem here.
I believe that Daedalus taking these 2 free rounds of damage is going to make this fight look a lot cleaner. Let me just do this, right, for sure.
Yeah, that. Torch
That-
bomb.
this-
Torch Daedalus.
Yeah, sure. Assert dominance. Yeah, also, the rage scaling from Branded Warrior is going to be almost as good as Armbreaker Prince's scaling himself.
Mm-hmm.
So, an interesting thing to note here, I guess it's not, first off, let's get these out of here. Oh no, I didn't play it on the drag.
Terrible misplay.
We lost.
I mean, it's a pretty big floor if we let the haste boy run up there with the mid boys backing them up, or not backing them up, fronting them up. I would say probably just pick off the haste, and then I don't know, maybe pick off the bomb just to. Actually, they're all dead anyway. I don't know.
So I think you're right. I think we do pick off the haste. I agree, and then just pop one of these guys.
Oh, I didn't say anything about popping them. I should have maybe tried to keep one alive still when it got to the top to get another slay trigger.
No, at this point, I'm pretty sure that we want to just minimize our pyre damage threatened, because at this point, this 4-1v1's Daedalus without a doubt. This guy kills Daedalus on his own almost.
Okay, we need to save that train steward though. We need to send him up to the floor.
Alright, save our hero. I mean, shit, dude, him gathering rage like that? Pretty worth.
Yes.
What a weird sketches build.
I've had ones go kind of similar to this. Not identical, but yeah, I've had times where it's like Brandon comes in here and he just starts pumping boys. Generally they've used like Alpha Fiend too.
Yeah, we're really just missing it. I don't think we got anything good here for the strat. I almost forgot. Note to self: tune steam pressure on wings. Daedalus, you are not flying for much longer. Yeah.
What? Ascend him. That'll show him what's up.
Holy fuck! This train steward we ascended had 35 attack at the end there. What a monster.
Yeah.
I think this sketches sucks.
How dare you?
Impolate.
You don't have Impolate golded yet?
No, I've never picked this card on an imp run. Every imp run I don't get offered this thing. This is all bad,
So
right?
yeah, the reinforce is pretty. It's the most playable of the three, and it's also trash. So
This card is roughly as good as Fortify. What's this card called?
yeah,
Fortify.
fortify. You had it right.
All right. Ugh.
Well, hear me out though. What about wax and spike though, right? Because like maybe we need to clear out our middle floor. We need to murder everyone there.
Yes, pick wax and spike so we can kill everyone before the harvest shows up.
I don't. I think this is another skip. Like, there's an argument for Wickless Baron, but again, it's bad. We can't get Lady to work here.
Yeah, so here's what our endgame is starting to look like now. Our endgame is starting to look like we're just going to play Deranged Brute. Like, we're going to duplicate both of these guys once we find an upgrade for Branded Warrior, and that's just going to be our plan, I guess.
Hell yeah.
If only, why aren't you Consumer of Crowns? We got the rare draft on the Hellhorned unit. We just lost the coin flip. So sad. We skipped this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which
I like draw usually first.
Yeah, I think the draw's better here. I mean, what are we spending our energy on? Nothing.
Dregs.
We could have taken space. All right. I think we should go right path for our last ditch effort.
I mean,
Plus
yes.
the removals.
Yes. Like, obviously, yes.
I don't think I like this game anymore.
you gotta take the Deranged Brute.
Do you?
Yeah.
Isn't it better just to keep?
No, it might be arguably better just to go for all the hell vents we see now.
Let's see, where are the hell vents? 4-7, 4-8.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is,
it's so bad.
That is really bad.
I don't hate getting another Deranged Brute though. Just
yeah,
like,
I think you're right.
Just to carry us over, basically.
I think you're right.
That's hilarious.
That's so terrible. I think Tempered Talisman's really good here.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes Torch a lot better.
You know, the armor is more or less useless.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the floor is going to last until the Relentless Combat, and at that point, like, the 5 armor isn't that useful at all. Making the torches pretty good is nice.
Yeah, the torches are now cards all the way for the rest of the game, basically. And Vent will clear floors with no help until forever.
So here's my thing. We have those Hallow Drippings.
Mm-hmm.
If we remove all the dregs, they become actual. They're already dead cards,
yeah.
but they become actual, literal dead cards. So maybe we start picking off some of the Train Stewards now?
Yeah, I was thinking removing Train Stewards as well, because, like, imagine a worst case scenario where it's like Deranged Brute and then 3 dregs. When the dregs die off, which they do after 2 turns, we can just play other things on the floor. Whereas with the Train Stewards, if they spawn in the back, it's just doomed.
I agree.
Clear these. We really have done it now. Okay, now how do you feel about unironically pivoting to Wrathful Prince here?
I don't think it's great.
But
he does make him a little bit bulkier.
And think about it. Think about it. We have 2 Deranged Brutes.
Yeah.
That rage number gets very high.
We can do episode 1 of co-op all over again.
Yeah.
As a backup.
Yeah, just well, we went for the wacky sketches play, but I guess we're just gonna go to our fallback, which is playing Rage Prince like crazy.
I actually don't hate it that much either, though.
It's really
I can see it.
Because how does he ever get rage though? I guess.
Yeah, he gets rage by us ascending him to the middle floor, and then Brandon Warrior murdering.
Yeah, which means that he should just have the slay then, I guess. Unless we had March of Shields. I guess the question is, because with March of Shields, this isn't that bad.
I think an important question is going to be, how do we get Hornbreaker to go on the bottom floor and then not immediately die so we can ascend him? Right? That's like the issue that I see here.
That's another problem. There's a lot of problems in this deck.
Yeah, there's a couple problems.
I think that the actual answer to your question is remove so many cards from this deck that we have to draw Ascend on him.
I mean that's crazy.
But we're not that far off. Alright, I think we go Slay.
I think there's an argument for Wrathful, like, purely on the basis of him getting more HP, and like I said, like, surviving long enough for us to ascend him.
Yeah, but like 15...
I think Reaper is better when we get him up there. But like, how do we get him there after we get our deck down? Like, well, right now what we're doing is we're you know, Drags are saying Mr. Hornbreaker Prince get down, right? And they're jumping in the way for the first round or two
That's
if we
true.
have them. Once we get rid of all those dregs and get rid of all those train stewards, it's going to be a Hellhorn Prince with 6 HP against whatever the first row of units are.
Yeah. I think that he's basically worthless though as this version.
I think he's almost worthless no matter what.
Yeah, but
I think Reaper has the higher upside. We'll have those
Yeah.
turns where we can, you know, play him and ascend him, or we can, you know, wait a couple rounds and
Yeah.
maybe we'll get the stars to align correct.
I agree. I think we take Reaper too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It gives us. It also makes it a much higher priority to give ascend permafrost.
That's a
That
good
way, on
point.
the second cycle through, we'll guarantee have it there to move them up.
Yeah.
It's not great.
This is awful. I hate this.
I think having seal is actually not terrible to take here because we're gonna, you know, depending on how our sketches floor rolls, right? If
Yeah.
it's bad, we're screwed.
Yeah,
But if it goes well,
we're already
yeah.
screwed. We already lost our high rolls. This is a low roll. It's a high roll, but it's like a bad high roll.
I
What in the
think
world?
I think you want Deranged Brute as a tank for Hornbreaker, and I think we're trying to ascend him again.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you play drippings on middle floor to extend them, or do we want them? We don't want them to burn out because they're not gonna make enough room to put anything in there anyway.
Yeah, you're right. And I think we vent this floor just to kill her.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes.
Nah, there's no slightly better here. We do open ourselves up to missing the collector, but oh wait, that guy just died.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Wow. I guess we just keep ascending the burnout.
Yeah.
Extending.
Do we? I mean, yeah, you kill the collector too.
What's this?
That seems fine. Do we do anything with Deranged Brute again, or do we just?
What do we do with him, right?
Yeah, I think we just leave him in the deck. Just
Mhm.
play the Transfer up top. Just maybe somehow we'll manage to ascend all three of these guys up there.
Yeah, maybe. I think we send Prince up first, of course.
I think there's an argument for ascending up the Brute and abandoning the Prince, but I don't
He's
know.
at 90 attack though.
He's at 90 attack, huh?
He's slayed every round.
How's our rage on mid floor right now? Did we get like a slay?
No, nothing's got up there.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, send the Prince up then.
And then, I mean, we can come back for him. We can actually just tank this hit for him even. I think we put armor on the Prince. No, I think we just put armor.
Oh yeah,
on
I was gonna say on the Brute. Or not Brute.
Brandon.
Brandon, yeah, Brandon.
Thankfully, this enemy doesn't take Heaven Seal. We're not losing anything there. Hey, another ascend.
That's pretty convenient.
I mean, the deck is like no cards at this point.
That is true. This worked.
Yeah, somehow. Somehow.
Oh, perfect. And then we're drawing, what's it called next turn, I bet?
Yeah, definitely.
Not definitely, but...
It's like
It's
50-50. Oh, look at that.
Wow, it worked.
What a combat.
That was like the everything working out there, stars aligning, etc.
And it was also one of the worst sketches rolls we could have seen too. And we're closing in
so
on there's only 5 more cards to remove. Ugh.
I mean,
We get consumed crown, but no consumer of crowns. Ugh. Disgusting.
oh, battering ram with that +3 damage.
Yo, you get to pay 1 energy per damage.
We're getting inflamed back this turn, right?
Yes.
The first upgrade
We are.
on it.
Indeed. I
Do
think
you think that if we, I mean, I guess if we give it to him again, probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we let him get the full upgrade on it.
Mm-hmm.
We also skipped this, right?
Yeah, of course. And then... Oh.
Resin removal.
Wait a minute. That's not the card you should be going about.
I think there's an argument for engulfed smoke.
Yes, I think this card...
we can. Yeah, I think we like our goal now is to engulf our middle floor. We're basically hotboxing the middle floor.
Yes, for the rest of the game.
What path do we get?
Ah.
That's probably the worst one, but it's
Is-
still like an upgrade. But I mean, obviously, give it back. We don't want it yet.
Yeah. I mean, he just gave us Bone Dog's favor.
You know, that's something.
It's something.
Our pyre health could use some work here.
No removals here. I think we go left path.
How are our spells looking? Is there anything we need like an upgrade for specifically?
Yeah, Engulfing Smoke for sure, right? And also Hidden
Engulfing Smoke
Passage.
and also Hidden Passage
And
for
Vent.
Permafrost. Vent plus 10. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You're right. You're right.
This is it. The event first. I think this is wrong. Huh.
To check the event first.
Yeah, it might be wrong to check the event first. I'm not sure. Hear me out here. I'm not sure we want to pick this.
Yeah, we're keeping our deck so thin. Adding the two, or how many does it add? Two.
Two. Yeah, two.
Adding two is kind of a big deal.
We can just remove
Maybe.
them,
What about Embers? Do we want them?
though. No, because that's 3 cards that we can't play for the next.
Yeah,
2
but then
rounds.
they'll be better later.
Yeah, but like they don't become better until after we kill Fel, which is a big hurdle.
That is true. That is true.
Maybe on Abandoned Stave. It lets us go double draw at the next shot.
I honestly, I think we just skip it. I'm thinking about it. Like if we had a good payoff for having a lot of energy, I would say there's an argument for Calcified Embers or Abandoned Stave. But we don't have either. We don't have like a payoff for either yet, really.
Yeah.
We don't need the energy right now, and
I
I
think
think
you're
we're gonna
right.
probably take an energy upgrade from Fel.
Yeah. So basically, picking this is we pick this and then we get to take +1 draw after Fel.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the question. After Fel is a big asterisk though, because there's like 2 bosses on our next floor that just potentially stop us.
Yeah, I don't know.
I also do not know. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it more. I feel like if we take this and then take the card draw enhancement on Fel, we're kind of set.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like how like thin our deck is gonna be, and if the extra card draw we're gonna get out of it is worth the energy, right?
I guess that's
If our deck's like only 10 cards, right? Let's pretend our deck is 10 cards by the time we get to
Yeah,
Seraph.
it is.
If we get 2 extra card draws,
Mm-hmm.
the staff gives us 2 extra energy, right?
Yeah.
But we're net losing like a fifth or a sixth of our deck to being now extra blights.
Right.
Is that worth the card draw? Because then we also have to play them, and then reserve. You have to play them so we don't take the reserve damage and stuff. Like I don't know. Well, it's 1 damage, I guess, though, still, which isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, and they are. I think it's good to take the energy here.
I can see it being useful now, and then being maybe more of a detriment at the end game.
I think it's actually a detriment.
But if we find anything, like we find like Hellhorn Spike or any good energy dumps, it'll then be like, oh, this was the correct pick now. Hooray.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of a detriment now, and it's bad in the end game, or it's better in the end game because we can just remove these if they're that big of a deal.
Oh, I always think of blights as being what's it called? The
Dead
other
weight.
blights, the dead weights, where you can't remove them. I
We
always
can just
forget that you
clear
can
these.
actually remove these.
But we have 5 other cards that have to be removed first.
I'm not too worried about it. You've made me less worried. If it's really that big of an issue, we can remove them.
Yeah, I think this is fine. The other thing that this makes me feel like is a good, like the other thing that makes me feel like this is strong is we no longer need a -1 on Engulfed in Smoke. We can just give it holdover double stack.
Yes.
Ah, there's one of those. And I think this card for holdover for sure. Hidden Passage you can make a case.
Hidden Passage I think is a better permafrost holder than it is a holdover, but like I can also see Hidden Passage for holdover, but I think Engulf here is far and away.
The only thing to note is that this is Chased Seraph.
We are going to be losing half our stacks.
Yeah.
I think if we get double stack and then we hunt double stack like Madmen, I think we can just like get it probably, and then we should be fine.
I think I'm with you. I think we should be fine. I think we do a removal here. Train steward.
Is there anything worth Ember Stoning just to make sure before we go? Not Engulf because we need double stack on it.
Hidden Passage isn't bad, but like we have 5.
Not bad,
energy
but
now.
I think the money's more important for removal here.
And we have 5 energy now.
Yeah.
Alright. So basically, Stealth Boss kills us, I think. But with the holdover Engulfed in Smoke, maybe it doesn't. Oh, hey, this is the best one. Oh wait, no, this is the really, really bad one.
Um,
This is the boss that does more damage than Seraph if we don't draw a send on the right turn. Thankfully we should. Maybe about the
okay.
spikes. Scared? 'Cause I
It's a
feel
little
scared.
scary. I
Yeah.
think we need to keep our middle floor as bulky as possible for the relentless fight, and I think that'll add a lot of wear and tear.
Yes, I agree. I think we skip this. It's
And,
not worth
the
it.
reward is a random artifact, like, right? Like,
Yeah,
it
but
could just be worthless.
what if
As
it
a
gives us
very, there's a much higher chance of being worthless, especially considering the way we're playing the game right
what if it gives us Imsicle?
now. No,
What
this is
a
weird.
this it's another one, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. I think we play it the same way, right? And then send Prince.
I can. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, send them up. Play the shard, vent them away.
Wait, did you see those last two guys? They get energy before they die? Guess it kills front to back. That's really strange. Huh.
I don't think it ever really matters, right? But
No, it doesn't. It's just weird, I think. Like that.
okay, just a deranged party on the bottom floor there.
Yeah.
Do you want to play him in front? Oh, never mind.
Nah.
Oh, he's weaker. He's lower HP. Never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the weak boy.
Now, there's an argument, I guess, to engulf the bottom floor to preserve their HP, but I don't know how good that is of an
I
argument.
think it's really weird. I think it's better to start just stacking stealth on this floor
I agree.
ahead of the boss.
You.
It's just really awkward because these guys are gonna have a different counter on their stealth than our top floor or our middle floor.
They will die first.
Yeah, which is weird. It's just really weird. Like this run is very strange. I think we need to vent this floor.
Even then, I think the Clip Guardian makes it through, right?
He does.
But it is a lot more damage.
Uh,
Oh, you're Actually, you know what? I disagree.
okay.
And here's why. Here's
Listen,
my thesis here.
Mm-hmm.
If you vent, then Brandon Warrior is missing a slay trigger.
Yeah,
Right
so
now
is
he's
the
getting one.
Prince.
I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We're taking some pyre damage from doing so. But think of it this way: that Inflame with reserve will save us.
Yeah. Alright. I suppose.
Now, yeah, I guess engulf mid as well. I mean, there's an argument for bottom. Maybe we can stagger it.
Yeah, I think you're
We can
right. I
stealth
think
forever.
I was thinking the same thing, right? Because we can have these guys that maybe go up at the
And
same.
then, yeah, I guess you don't vent at all.
Definitely not, right? You are correct. And look at that consumed crown going insane. Relic is so bad.
Not great.
Really terrible. I think we might. Nah, I guess we shouldn't have this train steward die off. Like, why would we? Why would we kill him?
Yeah, he's gonna actually do a lot of damage by the time he's at the top there.
Now, wait a minute.
You do not. Oh, okay. So you're. I know what you're thinking.
Mhm.
You're thinking if we engulf and he gets a hit in, it'll lower him enough so that way we only take one hit to pyre instead of two.
It will.
Is that worth it?
14 pyre health.
That is a lot of pyre health. What are the bottom floors looking like right now? You know what? I support this decision.
Yeah, I think so.
What a terrible play. That's actually pretty funny.
Our hero. And you know what, buddy? You deserve life.
Now, do you torch something else right?
I think we torch one of these guys. It's gonna push 4 damage to Brandon, but he should have enough stealth, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, like the drag on the top floor does literally have enough stealth to kill him.
Yeah, he'll clean up. This is a really weird one. I think that we're gonna basically just get one brute above. Like, we're only gonna get one brute in this floor. Because we essentially, with the holdover, we've made this a lot stranger.
This will be a lot more consistent once we kill Fell and get the second card draw in hand.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we'll get through the deck much faster. We're going through pretty slow right now.
Yeah, if we get that, it's looking okay.
Do we pick off a guy in the back there?
Nah, because we can vent it next turn.
Do we definitely have Vent coming up? I didn't see what the deck
Yeah,
was.
sorry, it's a
Okay.
passage
Okay.
toward
No,
torch.
yeah. Good.
Flex. We might actually not want to... we'll talk about it when the wave spawns, right? I think that there's a very, very strong case for not moving one of these brutes up.
You want to move up the
Sycophant.
2 damage boy?
Yeah. This guy's terrifying.
We could just never hit him. Like, he's only doing
Oh.
2 damage per turn.
You're right. This is a combat where he would never die. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. We don't have any
Good
sweep
point.
or anything. We can just leave him back there, just never mess with him.
Yeah, so
I
you're
like.
right.
I personally like ascending the better brute,
Yeah.
and then
100%
just
sure.
smoking him. And then back top floor.
Yeah. I think we want to push 5 damage here because we can.
Oh, you know, that's fair. That is fair.
This drag, he might live. Our boy might survive this combat, and he deserves it.
He will.
Oh my god, we lived.
Yeah.
Incredible. I'm always so scared of this, but I always have something that causes the sycophant to die, and then we vent.
Hell yeah.
It's very rare that there's a run where it's just completely in control of when he dies. Ah, +3 damage on branding, right?
That's like not great, but it might still be worth taking. But I don't think it is.
I agree. We could pick Imp in a box.
I think that's just too much filler. I think we're trying to keep the deck down.
Alright.
I don't know what the imps really do for us too much, other than like maybe we get a molting imp and then just, you know, clear a floor out. That's not our middle floor.
Yeah. Oh, we pick a second one on this card for sure.
Do we?
I think so. More stealth is good.
That is true. That is true.
I don't think any of this is really worth more than this card, and I think this card's really strong here.
You know what? I agree.
I think that that's a very easy path to victory here, where it's just, we just stealth like crazy. Like, we remove everything and we stealth like crazy.
If we get a permafrost,
Uh-huh.
I don't even know we want to go to the magic shop here. Actually, even I think we don't. I think we want to get removals and money and upgrades on units. But
agree.
in theory, the next time we go to a magic shop, if we see permafrost, do we permafrost Bone Dog's favor or do we permafrost Ascend?
Probably Bone Dog's favor. We're gonna play this card every time we draw it.
Yeah, yeah, basically, that's true. That's a good point.
It's almost like we want to be able to permafrost Hornbreaker Prince, right? I think we want a multi-strike Brandon.
Yep, that was the plan before. That's why we didn't give him whatever we were talking about.
Yeah.
Rage, maybe.
I think it was +25.
We
Back
talked about
when-
plus 25, but I think we also talked about +7 rage on him.
Yeah. Back when there was hope that we were getting Demon Fiend or Consumer of Crowns.
He's coming. Don't worry.
He's very late. Alright.
So now we only have 2 units, right?
5.
I mean, not
Yeah, 2
non-good unit.
Yeah. So it's very reasonable.
Yeah, we're gonna get 2 brutes, 2 dregs. One.
Would you like to buff one of these dregs?
I don't think so.
I also don't think so, but it's worth considering. Alright, shall we?
Yeah.
Alright.
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about this. At least our odds against Fel. I feel pretty.
I hate this run.
General wellness. I'm not certain on, but
Yeah.
I feel like we'll kill Fel.
I guess it's not so bad.
Not the worst case.
The thing that we're really missing here is a March of Shields. Being able to reorder our units is really good.
I agree.
We can just wipe this with a vent.
It's same damage, and then they're gone. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So I like that.
Got our extra 3 damage on Fel there.
Hey, Fel didn't get the damage buff there, right? From
No,
that?
she doesn't get that until the final
Okay.
round. I have had
I
that
wanted to
exact
make
same
sure.
thought, and I thought for a second, oh no, did I just throw? Ah, you did. I think we keep these guys alive, right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna it's gonna be pretty easy to ascend our boys up there, and that'll be good for us.
You want to... No,
Torch
we
that
don't
back
want-
line? I think so, because we're not gonna get a slay if it goes up. The deranged brute will kill it first.
Agree. Brandon's very scary once things get to him. Prince, I kind of like this star where Prince is just kind of like popping off down here a little bit, and then once he's done having an absolute great time, he gets to move up. I think we move him up now.
I think it's his time.
I think that 100 attack is a good enough amount for him. I think we play Smoke, Shard, Torch, by the way. No fun.
Yeah. No, yeah, I want the Pyre help.
Actually, I think we don't play Torch.
Oh, because it'll incant, yeah. Can we play it on, like, the top Guardian? Oh, misplay.
Oh, no.
It now has 4 spell shield, or it has 5 instead of 4. That was the difference.
Now our fucking Helico Crystallis won't finish off Fel. Growling. Garbage player.
What? Are we at risk of not killing things on this floor if we play spells?
Let's do the math. 85, you're doing 28 here. 47 times 2 is 94? So I think the answer is no, because it's 28 and 94, which is 114, 122.
Yeah, we're good. We can play like double smoke into fortify here. Still,
yeah, we got
everything still dies the same way.
Yeah, as long as this guy doesn't go above 122, and we can do something like, I don't know. I guess we fortify the front brute. He's earned it. That's 115. We play no more.
Yeah.
Like, misplay. We should have been
missed
bottom
vent
floor.
on the bottom. It's fucked.
And he's got another spell shield up there. It's over. We lost. Fucking go next. Sorry, I'm not really.
Yeah. So no, you don't need to consult me. This is playing itself right now. Like
this guy's fucking thick.
This. Like I said, I didn't have any fears about fighting Fel. I felt pretty confident we get a pretty easy kill here.
Yeah, at this point we're strong. It's just defeating the chased, sucking the stealth away from us. And his damage on Fel. Granted, it's huge. He only has 10 rage and he's massive.
Yeah, it has something to do with the fact that he's got double the range brute buffing him.
He's big.
You made fun of it before, but Bone Dog's favorites healing us quite a bit. I would even argue that maybe we don't want to even permafrost it. Like, it might just be unnecessary. Like, permafrost wouldn't be bad on it, but it's like at this point maybe not even necessary.
I agree.
But when I think about it, like it'll just help against Seraph still. Like if we have things leaking, which they hopefully won't. If they do leak, it'll heal us. It'll heal us mid fight, basically.
Yeah.
One horns tome, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't like sacrificial resurrection. No. Bounty stalker. No. One horns tome. There's actually a use case here in that we play it on Prince when he's in the back.
Yeah, the only scary thing is this is sweep. This is chased, but it's low damage.
We can put the fortifies and the stealths and stuff on him, and he'll never get hit.
Hopefully, and we're picking
By
draw.
the time he would ever get hit, it would be in the relentless, and if he gets hit in the relentless, he's dead anyway.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna live long at that point, no matter what.
He would not live long and prosper.
Here it's another draw, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That reference goes out to all my Star Wars fans watching.
You trying to get like shot?
Yeah, I think it's my favorite thing to do is on purpose accidentally confuse Star Trek and Star Wars. Gets people mad.
So here's our hell vents
Yes.
coming up here, right?
I believe.
Do we want to duplicate?
Yeah, I believe we want to duplicate. I think we want to go right path here. We remove the 2 dregs, and then we go.
Or whatever the hell vent is on the next floor.
Yeah,
right?
we go over here. We go to Merchant of Steel. We duplicate Brandon. Buff this boy. Hope we win the game.
That seems right.
Okay, let's do
I
it.
like this.
What's inside? First of all, get rid of these cards.
Keep in mind that this does mean we're gonna have nothing to play in front of what's his name.
That's a good point. Hopefully we just get this stuff.
I don't think it's an issue, and I think there's an argument for double stack on one horns, but I think Engulf and Smoke is better.
Interesting.
I think it's a much worse argument though. I think this is the plan and we stick to it.
Yeah, I agree. I think this has to be the way. And I think we're gonna -1 one horns.
Agreed.
And we can throw consume here.
Do we want to? Do we want to save the money?
For what?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's The upgrades that we're gonna look for here are like 25 gold upgrades. We're just looking for health and maybe rage. He's not picking up anything too crazy.
That's true.
And hopefully that I mean, honestly, hopefully we're just picking up the 400 gold here and it doesn't matter. Oh, the armor 10 start here is not bad. It's definitely better to go slay 40 when you have 1 horns though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It has to be. We've come this far. Alright. We're still in it. Oh.
I don't hate Heaven's Seal here though, Voix, if I'm being honest. We've got our
Yeah.
middle floor stacked up correctly now, right?
You are correct.
To be able to kill the front line.
It's
a pretty scary prospect, but I think we'll be fine.
this is the thing though. This is a trial where if we're wrong, we lose the game here.
Yeah, but it'll be fine.
Alright.
Let's count up how much damage they're doing right off the bat, right? Because they have to be able to, both the ranged brutes and Brandon have to be able to kill at least 1 gilded wings right off the bat, right?
Mm-hmm. So
How much is their damage right now?
plus 6, 6 times 4 is 24. He's doing wait, plus 6. Wait, so it's 8 times 4, 32. It's 57 times 2, and then these guys are doing. Oh yeah, it's definitely enough. You're right. So the only problem is just
as long as they can, ideally Brandon Warrior will get the killing blow.
yeah.
But as long as they can kill the gilded wings, like the 3 of them,
Mm-hmm.
it will be, the more or less this event does nothing.
I agree.
Yeah, it's just free money.
I think this is good. Oh wait, this is bad.
Yeah, they wanted Brandon Warrior at the end of the lineup,
Yeah.
but
I think we just drop our prince down here and stealth him, and then it's no big deal.
Yep, definitely, 1,000,000%.
And we should vent this forward.
Do you vent there to weaken those boys? Yeah,
For sure.
And
Okay.
I think you fortify Brandon here.
I think that from here. Oh wait, that 100 damage doesn't make a difference.
Oh, I
Haven't
forgot
seen it.
about the Slay's actual. Oh, and I double forgot. Never mind.
But then we move him up, and then we give him 1 horns.
We do lose holdover and Gulf and Smoke then.
Yeah, but we'll get back to it, right? We draw 7 cards. We'll be back to it within 2 turns.
Yeah.
And him multi-striking, the most important thing, we get the collector. He gets 2 slays,
true.
he starts to scale like crazy. I think it's worth. Oh no, I'm wrong. I don't have enough energy. What am I thinking? Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing right there.
He's going very strong. He's going supernova here. Plus we have the second engulf and smoke for this problem. 31 times
we're
2.
good. We are good.
I think that we want to make sure we kill gilded, or not gilded wings, what are those called? Wilt wings ahead of time like that.
Yeah.
In case.
Their extinguished damage will be substantial.
Right. You were right, the Heaven Seal was no big deal. I was scared, but you were correct.
Oh, it's probably one of the best events for us to get as Sketch's deck, right? Because it's just like our damage is so front loaded that it's pretty easy to kill the people that would normally survive.
The Rage Sketches deck. At the end of the day, we are basically just playing Hornbreaker Prince kills the world. Depending on the order.
It kind of like at first I thought like the plan was gonna be Brandon Warrior kills the world, but really, it has kind of switched over into Prince.
It's just stealth for 1 million. We'll throw Brandon Warrior a bone here. Get a little armor bone. There you go. There you go, Rage.
This was a great floor.
Yeah, this went really, really smoothly. The smoke made this. The engulfed in smoke made this go from horrifying to very, very clean.
And it did also kind of give us a way to make sure that we can play Prince on the bottom floor and ascend him up.
Yeah. The Rage Stone is not bad here.
It's not bad, but I think it's just extra space in the deck right now.
Well, think about it though. Read this not as Rage 3, read it as what it is.
Yeah,
which is
it's like Rage 12 for 0.
Yeah. And we're going to be doing some removals on the next floor for sure with all the money we just got.
We're going to remove Halidra.
I think we're going to remove the Vengeful cards first.
You think so?
I mean...
I think we might need the energy, though.
Oh, wait. How does this work? That's right. I forgot how Abandoned Stave works. You think... for a moment, I forgot what this does. Maybe you're right, then. Alright. I think that you're right, though. I think we don't need it.
Yeah,
I think it's just fun to think about.
Resin removal.
If this was Sap Seraph, we would actually 100% pick this, by the way. Sap Seraph almost fucks you out of this one.
Yeah, that's true. But it's not.
It's not. I think that Chase is very scary here. Honestly, I think all the Seraphs are very scary.
I think Chase is the scariest one.
Yeah, so we're going right.
Yeah, then we need the last end. I guess check the shop first. See what we get. What?
Blech. And this one? Imsicle.
Imsicle, no.
It's honestly not good.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Does Chase have? Chase has the Pyre Wings.
They sweep.
Does it also have the guys that harvest for armor?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, Imsicle is probably just terrible here, huh?
Yeah. How do you feel about Scorch Steel?
I mean, it's just good. Like but is it worth the money?
That's the question. I think we want to burn out one on this guy.
Yeah, I think battle stoning him seems pretty good, and then re-rolling.
Yeah.
Here first and seeing what we get.
Oh, Rage 7 multi-strike. I think we go Rage 7.
Yes. Yeah.
But we didn't just roll, right? Rage 7 multi-strike would have been pretty strong. How about? Now, how do you feel about maybe just going for a third brute? This guy?
Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Which brute do you want?
The health one, for sure, right?
The health one? Yeah, I think the health one, just because we don't have March of Shields, we want it to be more likely that like the higher health ones are in front. Yes.
Yeah.
We want like the brutes in front, and then we want Brandon Warrior, and we want Brandon Warrior in the back, I guess.
Well, I guess
to be off as many units as possible.
It's interesting though, because the second Brandon Warrior, sometimes he just like slays entire floors with 2 of them, and you just apply like 1,000,000 rage and snowball like crazy. But then again, the rage is gonna fall away because it's based.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess we should just dupe the brute. More stats for Prince.
Rage will, I think the brute is still the right choice, but I think it's still questionable no matter what.
Yeah,
and again, here we are with 3 deranged brutes going into the Seraphite.
This is becoming a recurring theme.
Now, do we take Scorch or do we reroll?
I think we reroll.
I agree. Done it.
Yeah, we just picked this, right?
What?
We picked this, right?
Oh, for some reason I thought your mouse was on Lightstone casing. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh.
No, but yeah, Resonance Shard. Yeah.
We picked Lightstone casing here, right?
Yeah. Do we need wing clippings for anything weird? I don't think so, right? Yeah. Like, our
One
hollow
horns,
drippings. Hooray.
50-50 on one horns. We should remove a torch. I think we should remove a torch.
What about hollow drippings? They do actually nothing.
They consume though.
Do we have a consume synergy somewhere that I don't remember?
No, they just get themselves out of the deck.
That is true. That's a fair point.
And then, I mean, we can do the count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 15 cards. Okay, yeah. So just removing one card that, like, if we purge this card, we will draw through our deck every 2 turns after our first time through.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so we'll basically be applying. So we'll be applying more stealth than Chase and Clear in theory. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So how do you feel?
I'm feeling fairly good. Wickstone.
I feel like this draw is going to basically live or die on this draw right here.
That is, yeah. I think our first draw is everything. We
have to be able to play Prince and get him moving. Ordering there is okay. Cut the rage. Oh, sweet.
Oh, it's perfect. It's
Excellent.
the perfect drawing. Yeah,
It
play
is
him, smoke them all out. This is this is actually ideal.
Yeah, I think that was the best possible case.
Do you inflame or
Nah.
we already do it?
It's not worth it, right? Because the rage is just gonna get chewed away.
That is true. For the armor one.
That's true, but like in theory, the armor doesn't matter. All right, after that draw, I think we won. There were draws where we lost, but I think that's a winning draw.
I think there were definitely more draws where we won, but that was probably like the best. Oh, look at this hand.
Yeah, I think we need to stealth because we don't want to take Ember Drain.
Yeah.
We'll get to you eventually, One Horns. It's not super. Although, him slaying twice is maybe worthy.
I think we have plenty of time to build them up, honestly. I think the question is, do we want to go the one engulf and then maybe vent to kill the... Oh no, we vent for 0 and kill them. Never mind. Forgot about the called talisman.
I think we do this, right? Look at the talisman, dude. The relic's insane. Card's insane. It's insane. Oh wait.
What's up?
He gets a bunch of harvests.
Does he live?
50, 79, 80, 101. No way. 101. Yeah, no way. Yeah, this is like,
Yeah.
this 4 is like 3 damage off of killing him or something like that, yeah. The rage or the stealth
Even
gets
like
cut.
doing much rage anymore. Because I feel like we just lost all our rage right away there.
Yeah, it
I
just...
could basically just stealth combined with one horn prince getting a bunch of slay triggers.
Yeah, at this point, it's just stealthing the prince enough times to win, more or less, and then stacking up a little bit of rage. I guess we just keep venting, right? Not like we're losing slay triggers. I think we have to play one horns next time we see it at this point.
Yeah, I think we're... Yes.
Yeah, yes. Yep. Yes.
Yas.
Yeah, double heavy's a little scary here. A lot of stealth. And, like, I guess the thing is we can tank it, right? It's not that big of a deal.
We do have max fire health. It's not that big of a deal if a heavy leaks.
Yeah.
Place.
Now we play...
Third one I'm a little more worried about.
Hey. What the heck?
Well, once we get what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. One horn's actually out there.
Yeah.
We'll be killing 2 heavies. And then
And even if they all go through, it's fine, because it's each one of these does 50 damage. Is that right? 50? 5 rounds? 4? Yeah, 5 rounds. Oh, 5. Okay, wait, so yeah, having them all go through is really bad. Okay, interesting line here. We could just ascend
Fire Wing?
Fire Wings, yeah.
It's less damage.
Yeah, it's just less damage, period, right? There's actually no reason not to.
And our pyre is immune to Ember.
Yeah,
I remember, right?
it is.
I actually that's a pretty big brain play, boy.
Yeah, because we're taking the same amount either way. Like, this guy goes through or this guy goes through.
Yeah, and him going through is much more benefit.
Yes. Okay. I suddenly feel a lot better.
Yeah, so do I. And we're guaranteed one horns next turn. So this is the last of the 2 questions.
Yeah. And we have plenty of stealth to hold it out. This is wave 6. This is kind of awkward where we're going to go without stealth for 2 rounds. This is the concern, but we got to do this. There's no other choice.
I agree. And then just pick off one of the backline boys there.
Oh, did we just lose? No, okay. We're fine.
No. Well, I was going to say, what happened?
If he has the stealth down to 0 and then the Pyre Wing sweeps our prince away. I should have armored the prince for sure there. I almost threw the round.
It'll be fine, because we lose half our stealth, right?
Yeah, sort of.
If he comes down, we go down from 2 to 1 stealth.
Yeah. We're fine.
We'll be fine. You see, we're going down 1 stealth. It's all good.
Fine. Okay.
And we could ascend him again if we needed to.
Yeah? Just keep running.
Now next turn's a little scary though. We could miss on stealth again, but then on the next turn there's no Pyre Wings, so it's okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm looking at this one for a second. I want to present this line as a line of play that is worth considering at least. So
You wanna, like push up one of the boys so that way we can get like multiple kills on the back there.
well, what I'm thinking here is we can Hidden Passage the Pyre Wings, and then we can vent this 4, and we'll push 350 damage to Seraph by that.
I don't think that's very worth it. Although I don't know, you make a pretty good
Because
point.
our Pyre health doesn't matter, we just need to live.
That is true.
The question
Yeah,
becomes... the question is, do you think that the 40 damage is worth more than the 352, right? Because the Slay for 40, is it worth more than 352 damage into Seraph? Which...
In the Relentless, I think it will be actually. When you put it like that, I think the extra
Yeah.
damage there will be worth more than 1 attack now.
I think you're right as well. Because if the Relentless lasts less than 5 rounds, then it's worth more. But I just wanted to present this line as something we could have done. We don't need to do it.
Make sure you torch that top guy before venting.
Good point. Great idea. May as well get this 2-for-1 special in here.
Could have just torched him.
Yeah, but that looks cooler.
You're right. You're right. That is a cooler
It's
play.
all about style points. I gotta impress them so that they'll leave a cool YouTube comment going like, wow, that was a really smart play. And I'll go, yes, I am a genius. Thank you for noticing. Anyway.
That was also like an ideal draw there too, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Extremely, extremely lucky on our draws on this one. We did it.
Hell yeah. No one even takes any damage.
Yeah. And do a victory lap here. And then we ascend Seraph. Wait, no. Cranberry, we're undefeated.
4 wins, baby.
Well, I'm so sick of playing Hellhorned.
I'm not.
That's
Having
fine.
a great time.
Hey, you know what? This run. I mean, now the real question is, what do we title this run? Is this one the? Oh my God, we title it the.
I already told you. Sketches of Salvation gone sexual.
No, we title this the Consumed Crown Sketches of Salvation.
That's like too clickbaity for me.
Come on, it says we got Consumed Crown, we got Sketches of Salvation. What more do they want?
I don't know.
It's not my fault. Oh my God.
I think maybe a good one is like maybe Oops All Deranged Brutes.
Oops, all deranged brutes. How have we had? I don't think I've played deranged brute as much in my entire career of this game as I have playing these games with you.
Well, you know, it's a card that I said was pretty good in our card review, and I think he agrees.
I think he does too. Oh my God, they're all so weird. We haven't had a single normal run.
That one was the most normal one so far. It was just like
Yeah.
a plain good old fashioned sketches run that using engulfing smoke.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that run was just Sketches of Salvation cheats out 3 units for us that we would have had to play otherwise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still very strange, but protect Hornbreaker Prince and watch him slay for 1,000,000 seems to be still a pretty reasonable strategy, I suppose.
I also suppose.
Well, we did it, Cranberry. Any closing thoughts?
This was our fastest recorded video ever. Clocking it at like an hour and 20.
Yeah, for real. We
All
did
right.
it.
Maybe next time we can beat our PB, go down to 115.
Maybe. How long? Does it give us a... How long? No, it doesn't. Anything you'd like to plug?
I'll probably be streaming at the time this uploads.
Hell yeah.
I've been streaming a little bit more lately on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cranberry God.
Right on.
But other than that, not really.
Okay. Go watch Cranberry. He's streaming at twitch.tv/CranberryGod, all one word. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, also leave a like. There'll be a link in the description to Cranberry's Twitch if you want to go check him out. He's probably streaming right now. Subscribe if you want to see more. We got a co-op video like this every Saturday, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.